Hello book besties, welcome to Dee Wrapped In Pages. I am here at the Hill Fox Readers Warehouse and I've never been here before. If you are a South African, specifically a Joburg book girly, you need to get here because this place is massive. So while I was scrolling through the books, I thought, why not take you guys along with me? We can chat about the books that I want to read, the books I have read, and all of the lovely things in between. And then at the end of this video, we're going to do a haul because I cannot come to a bookstore like this and not leave with at least one book. Plus, I have a lot of new books that I wanted to show you guys. So this is the perfect opportunity. You know that after Akatar, I'm coming to the Throne of Glass series. I want to do the tandem read, but I want to get it on Kindle. If you guys have any recommendations on how to get it on Kindle, the tandem read, let me know. I'm also ashamedly admitting that I haven't read Fourth Wing yet. I really do want to read Fourth Wing, but I'm also scared that it's so hyped up that it's not going to live up to the hype. But there's also something so amazing about reading something that's currently trending and then you hear other people's opinions on it. But I need to get through Akatar first. They have bins and bins and bins of books, and it's two levels. Like there's an upper level and that's the bottom level. Crazy. Love. My only issue when it comes to the religious fiction section is because it's a lot of the mainstream stuff, and a lot of the stuff that is on my TBR for Christian fiction is not mainstream. So my friend was telling me about this bookstore called Good Neighbors, and I think it's attached to a church if I'm not mistaken, but we're also going to go visit that and I'll take you guys along with me. I am utterly obsessed with these like limited edition books. Like they are stunning. I need to get bookshelves and we need to do a bookshelf decorating video because stunning. They have all of the collections. Oh my soul. Look, it's Dan Brown, Harry Potter, Throne of Glass, Heartstopper, Akatar, Jane Austen, literally Bridgerton. They have all of the collections. I am book lovers paradise. One of my first jobs ever was working at a DVD rental store, and there used to be this thing in South Africa called a Musica where you could go and listen to music. They had headsets, they had games, they had vinyls, they had CDs, DVDs, everything related to like entertainment. They had it, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is where the Musica used to be, because I remember it being two levels, because I would come as part of my job to source TV like series, like the entire collections of series, and I think this is where this used to be. Growing up, my mom was obsessed with Danielle Steele. We literally had all of her books, and I actually never read a Danielle Steele book. Not that I can remember. Maybe when I was younger, or maybe not. But maybe I should. You'll never believe how much this is. 40 Rand. In South Africa, books are rare, very rarely under 300 Rand. The cheapest I've paid for a book, I think, is 250. The only one missing from my collection. No way. Whoa, wait. I think I might get this because it's the only one missing from my collection, and that's the most affordable price I've seen. Oh my soul. Okay, definitely getting that. My mom was obsessed with these books. Again, she has almost every single one of them in her collection. I'm a big reader because of my mom. We would literally just sit and read the entire time because my dad was always traveling for work. So my mom and I always baked and listened to old classics, like old music, and we would read very often, and we would like watch TV every now and then. But reading and baking are things that I picked up from her. Wow. I feel so reminiscent. I should call my mom. Another series that I want to try and read, and maybe we could do it together, is the Inheritance games. So I'm in the young adults fantasy section. Is it young adults or is it normal fantasy? Let me find out. But yeah, that's also one of the books that I want to, like the series that I want to read, because it sounds like my cup of tea, like my jam. I recently discovered a booktuber that I really love. I'll pop her up here. I'm forgetting her name right now, but she read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies in February, and she was talking about how amazing it is because the third book is coming out, and so I'm very tempted to pick up the first one. Oh, and it's quite big font as well, so it might be easy to read. And I know that there's like a love story in here as well. Also is 325, and your girl's trying to be good, so maybe not. But then that means that I could get The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden, which I think might be the one that I pick up. Still haven't found Inheritance games, and I'm too shy to go and ask. And I'm not a shy person at all, but I'm too shy to go ask. I'm a happy girl. I've got my books, and we're gonna go home, and I'm gonna give you guys a book haul. Hello, it's been a couple of days since I filmed the other part of this video, and so I'm coming at you with a book haul. I only picked up 2 books at the Reader's Warehouse where I was at. Starting off, we've got The Journey of Grief by Lee Robinson. This is a book that was given to me by a friend to help go through grief, because I am currently journeying through grief and it has been really hard. So I'm very excited to pick this up, but I'm also dreading it at the same time. So we shall see. It's the Christian perspective of journeying with grief. Then at Reader's Warehouse, as I said, I picked up 2 books. I got the last book in the Akatar series, A Court of Silver Flames, and this is Nesta's story. I don't know anything about it, don't spoil it. This is the only one I haven't read or listened to an audiobook, and I'm currently going through Court of Wings and Ruin, just to like recap and remind me. With A Court in Wings and Ruin, I am on chapter 24, so I'm about 30% done with this, and once I'm done with this, I'm gonna deep dive into this. It's massive, so very daunting, but I might also read it on my Kindle because you don't feel how big a book is on Kindle. But I also want to show you guys, this is the bookmark that they gave with the book, and it's basically like Into the World of Sarah J. Maas, a titan of fantasy fiction, and it's just got Throne of Glass series, The House of Earth and Blood, and A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I just thought that this was so cute. Then the other book I picked up at Reader's Warehouse was The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. You guys know that I have been loving Frida McFadden recently, and so there's 2 of her books in this haul, but The Boyfriend is the one that I picked up recently. Now that I think of it, I feel like I might have shown you these books already. It looks really good, and she also announced today that she is launching another book, which is The Surrogate or The Surrogate Mother or something like that. I'll pop up a picture, but that is so exciting. But I'm very excited because I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I'm trying to stay away from book talk because I don't want to spoil any of these books for myself. The second Frida McFadden book, and this was bought with a voucher, also from Reader's Warehouse. My friend had a voucher, so I just added on like 100 or 200 rand more, and I picked up 2 books. Also, the second book in the Housemaid series, and this is The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. I think I would get the third one just to check for myself, but a lot of the reviews have said that they don't like the third one, but I will read the second one and I will keep you guys updated. But this is the second book in the Housemaid series, and the Housemaid movie is coming out this year, so that's very exciting. I'm very excited for that. Then I also have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I picked this up because of Hayley Pham. I saw that she read it and she said that it was one of her 5-star rated books. But now that I think of it, I really hope it's the same one. I feel like it might not be the same book. But anyway, I've got it, so I will read it and I will keep you guys updated. I have Bridesmaid for Hire. Bridesmaid for Hire by Megan Quinn. Bridesmaid for Hire by Megan Quinn. And guys, last but not least, my most favorite book in this entire book haul. It is my very first collector's edition of a book, and this is The Secret Garden by Francis Hudson, but I could never say his name. Even when I read this in school, I could never say his name. But it is this beautiful fabric and gold leaf. Oh, it's so stunning. It is absolutely stunning. It is. Oh, and it even has illustrations. The illustrations are by Robin Laurie. I just saw one pop up just now. It even has illustrations in it, which I think, oh, here's another one, which I think is so stunning. I am so obsessed with this book. And then at the back it says, "Where you tend a rose, a thistle cannot grow." And this is one of my favorite books. It was one of the first books I read growing up, and I'm so excited to have this. This I got from Exclusive Books. It was on sale at Exclusive Books, so I even got it for 30% off. But that was my little current book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe. Also follow me on my Instagram. It's Dee Wrapped In Pages. It is currently a private account, but I will make it public eventually. However, follow me on Dee Wrapped In Pages on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!